how many of you guys started cooking more often when the pandemic started?
Yeah.
It goes in waves. But
Goes in
yeah,
waves?
yeah.
I think we've been cooking, so I don't think it's more, but it's about the same, I guess.
About the same?
I barely eat out now.
Really? Same.
I just found
Order food. Yeah.
recipes that are really fast. I just found like a couple recipes super fast, so then I just make those really fast.
That's true. Yeah, same. Like for me, I think it was like before it was like let's try new recipes, but when the pandemic happened, it was like okay, let's just simplify the recipes and it's just like cook whatever's available and things like that. And yeah, we aren't ordering out as often as we used to, and obviously we're not going out to eat. Are you guys going out to eat?
We do.
Yeah, you guys. You sitting in the outdoors and stuff. Haven't
That's
done that
nice.
yet. It's too
very
hot.
nice.
Is it
We
not
haven't
too
done
hot?
that at all.
It's hot, but I think it's like better than being at home all the time. So
It's a good like
It's a little change
break,
up.
little change of scenery.
Yeah.
We've only done it twice though. We did once at a diner that served breakfast, and then we did it in K-Town.
and then Italian food.
Italian food?
Yeah.
3 times.
We did it in Santa Barbara. They had opened up, they basically, State Street is like the main street in Santa Barbara, and they shut down the whole street to cars, so cars couldn't go through.
Cool.
And then all the restaurants put their tables and chairs in the street, and like so it was right outside of there. And then
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's like kind of like a festival, but
Yeah.
you weren't allowed to go inside the restaurant. Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, so there's a study right now that, and I guess these studies are happening everywhere, but the fact that people are cooking more often at home has led to less food waste, and which then is helping out with climate change right now. So that's a pretty cool little byproduct of the pandemic. And some numbers for you guys. Before the pandemic, American food waste amounted to about 30 to 40%.
Holy
40%,
fuck.
that's like fucking half the plate. If you go to a restaurant, that's half the plate is not eaten and it's being tossed out. And the estimate here is that based on USDA's Economic Research Service of 31% food loss at the retail and consumer levels, that corresponds to about 133 billion pounds of food being wasted, which is $161 billion worth of food.
Whoa.
They should just make the portions smaller. The portions are fucking
No,
massive.
I want the deal and I want it to be big.
True.
And then you always have a stomach ache, always.
Do you throw out your food, Steve? So as someone that is pro big
Waste.
plates,
Yes.
yeah, you
Pro
like
waste.
Pro waste.
He eats everything on the plate, and then if I can't finish, he eats my leftovers.
That's what's up.
And then later, when I'm like, hey, he's like, I have a tummy ache.
Well, I ate a lot of food.
Fuck! I got too much. I gotta digest.
I ate so much.
You cockblocked yourself.
Well, I know.
Dude, that's the bullshit about nice romantic dates. Cause then like when me and Tiff are like going on a romantic date and stuff, it's like, all right, cool. We know where this is gonna lead at the end of the night.
That's what you think.
That's what I think, exactly. And then when we go out to like these romantic dinners, I'm like, oh fuck, we're like paying extra for like to be here right now. Let's get something good and let's make sure we're full too. And then by the time I get home, I'm fucking either too drunk or too full, and the romantic
I always have
idea of it-
leftovers. I have
Really?
leftovers. If we go to a fancy place and I get a nice dish and I'm like, hell yeah, I stop when I'm full, but then I'm like, I'm getting good lunch tomorrow.
Oh, that's true.
And I take that home. And it's-
And I'm like, excuse me, you said it's endless spaghetti? On the plate,
Romantic.
please. You cheap ass.
I'm at the Olive Garden. I'm here for the endless.
Bottomless spaghetti, please.
The fucking breadsticks.
Hey, pal.
All you can eat soup and salad.
I like to sit down and I say, when do you close?
I tell the kitchen, Steve has arrived.
That's right.
Do you think the buffets in Vegas will get shut down for a while? Like, are gonna go out of business? Cause like how?
I love those
For the
guys.
foreseeable future, I
Right?
think so.
You think it's gonna be a thing of the?
They're back open.
The buffet.
But I don't think the buffets are.
Oh, because the outside looks like if it's popping off, everyone's not socially
Oh yeah, the
distancing.
streets. If you see pictures
It's
of the streets,
packed.
it looks popping like nothing ever happened. Yeah.
Yeah, one
A
of our
lot of
friends,
casinos aren't open too, though.
they're
Oh,
not.
really?
Yeah. Well, not a lot, but there's a lot of hotels that just they're not running.
I'll go there.
Yeah.
Well, wait, how do you go there if they're not running?
No, I would go there. I would go to where the poppin' part.
Oh,
Right, right.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Nah.
Yeah, I'll go
Do you
pop.
know there's a stat of 189% case of people that went to Vegas ended up getting corona?
189%.
Yeah.
I like those odds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a for sure odd, man.
Hey, that means we're gonna get lucky.
Right.
You don't hear those odds in Vegas very
Nah,
often.
I never do.
Funny.
The house doesn't always win.
I know, right?
But yeah, have you guys been a lot more
Cookies?
like with cooking? Like, are you guys saving your food more and like eating leftovers?
Yeah, I
more?
don't have any food waste anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's like in our household. It's still like a struggle to get like I grew up eating leftovers, right? And I feel like it might be a cultural thing, like with like Asian like families. It's that we always eat leftovers and stuff. But with like Isaac and Tiff, they didn't grow
We
up
ain't poor like you, Casey. We don't fucking eat the leftovers.
That's what it seems like. That's how I feel. I'm like, it's not beneath me. It shouldn't be beneath you to eat some leftovers. If we'd save some money, or whatever.
If anything, I just hated that when I was a kid because we always had leftovers and we had to eat leftovers the next night, and I like not having to do that now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve won't eat leftovers, but I love leftovers. To me, it's like free food.
Because I'm in
That's
charge
how I
now.
see it as. And it still tastes good if you,
And it's already cooked.
Yeah.
It's already ready to go.
I see it as rebel. I'm a rebel, and I don't have to do what my mom says anymore.
But then you're always scrounging for food.
Yeah, I know. I'm very hungry.
And I'm like, there's leftovers. And you're
But
like,
there's
I
like
know.
pad thai from yesterday sitting right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, delicious pad thai leftovers.
He has
versus
his dignity,
eating-
Casey. He has his dignity.
I don't get it.
Oh, it's
I
a-
don't
it's a
get it.
I
dignity.
was raised in a household with 4 other kids.
So what?
So it was a fucking war.
So?
You have to fight over the leftovers?
Yes.
Okay. But now you don't have to fight over
I
leftovers.
don't want to eat leftovers now.
My dad grew up in a house with more kids than you. He had 5 brothers and sisters.
Yeah, well, we had a bigger house.
You know what? though?
Okay, yeah, so he had to fight more with his brothers and sisters, and we all eat leftovers still. The only one that's bougie is my fucking brother. He won't eat leftovers.
Really?
Yeah, me, my mom, and dad were all like, it's free food.
I don't like Mexican food leftovers though.
That's good.
That's probably
Well, there's a lot
why.
of fresh ingredients that are required to
You gotta
stay
eat it
cold.
fresh. It just tastes nasty if you eat it again.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work
Like
out in the microwave.
Chipotle. Like, I mean, I know that's not like the most Mexican of all Mexican foods, but like you can't heat up a burrito and be like, oh yeah, the tomatoes and the lettuce and the guac and that's in there. That's still good after being microwaved. That's done.
Maybe a quesadilla?
I'm trash. I'll basically eat anything leftover. Like, if I ordered it
Yeah.
and it's my leftovers, I'll eat any of it.
There's something comforting about leftovers and then mixing leftovers. Like if you have like leftovers,
repurposing it.
Repurposing is pretty good.
2 or 3 different restaurants,
Yep.
then you kind of get like a little dim
That's like
sum
a little
action.
buffet. Yeah. we do that all the
I
time.
like that
True.
shit.
You could hook up your plate and stuff. Does anyone ever take pictures of their leftover plates?
No.
I'm fucking weird.
No.
I'm like, dude, I hooked myself up and I made it
You're all
look pretty
proud.
and stuff. And I'll take a picture of it, never post it, and then just have like a whole bunch of food photos in my
Dude, you should have a food Instagram that's just repurposed leftovers.
like leftover page. Oh yeah.
Or the-
Because I do that, and I take pride in that too. Like if I can make fried rice out of it or something, and it tastes good or better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you mixed like 2-3 different things and you got it, and you're just like, yo, that works.
Look at you guys.
You're judging us. You're
Yes.
judging us over
In
here?
our house, like, we just put any leftovers over rice. It's a new dish.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
I'll take all your leftovers, put it over fresh rice.
And the best of all is I'm just sitting here going, I just turned $20 into 5 fucking meals, man.
But listen
Yes.
to yourself though. You're saying you're like, it almost tastes fresh. I got it so close to
But it
fresh.
tastes like something else.
Yeah, it tastes like something else.
Yeah, you made, it's like you invented something new with it.
As a master of the deals, I'm like,
I know, right?
No, I still like the deals.
Damn, Nikki Icebreaker's in the house.
everyone calls me that. Everyone calls me that. That's what everyone calls me.
Who calls you that?
Everyone. Icebreaker.
So he's the Iceman and the Icebreaker, huh?
No, Iceman.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker didn't stick. Iceman is what
Did
stuck.
it not? Because
That's the word on the streets. I saw it tagged up outside.
Damn.
Nikki Icebreaker was here.
Just breaking the ice.
Sorry, Steve. I like Icebreaker. That's a good
I
name.
think we need to write that
You
back in
should,
this
yeah.
sheet. You know,
Ice got shattered, dude.
Icebreaker.
Damn, dude.
It's actually melting.
It's okay. They used to call me Ace too, so I'll go with that one right now.
She's the only one that can conquer the Arctic.
exactly.
Damn.
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that like there's so many good things about repurposing food and leftovers and all that, where like you're saving money, you're just fucking, you're not wasting food, and then you can taste something different and it's fast.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing is if you could cook like it's faster to grab all the leftovers and just run it through the microwave or just on a fucking
And it's
pan or
better
whatever.
if you don't know how to cook because it makes you exercise your creative muscle to fucking.
It could be a gateway to cooking.
Exactly, because that's why I like it, because then I'm just like, oh shit, someone already made it, so like I can already understand what flavors are happening here. Oh fuck, I could put this. Oh shit, it changed it.
Or sometimes you just have this like craving for that one specific flavor, like buffalo sauce. Where I'm like, I don't make buffalo sauce, but I had buffalo sauce on that stuff last night, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's in the fridge still, and I get really excited that I get
Sure,
to have.
you start spooning the buffalo sauce. You're like, I'm putting on this thing too now.
I try to waste nothing, right? So I even got the rinds from my watermelon, and I got chicken, and I made a soup out of that.
Wow, Ryan's? Was it good?
That's some next level shit.
What if he's like, no? Disgusting.
Because the rinds could
watermelon
be,
soup?
I'm not gonna try it.
it's just like a melon
It's like a melon flavor.
board, and then you just fucking boil it,
What
and
made
it
you
becomes
think
a
of that?
fiber. Julie Zahn actually made me a watermelon rind soup one time, and then I was like, what the hell? This is crazy.
Wait, is that a thing?
You're
served hot?
Chinese?
You say it like you say what she did as if it was an actual thing. Like she aimed to do this like it was like a passed down.
No, she
I
said
don't
that
know
her
anything.
grandma made it for her, so I was like, I didn't know you could eat that.
Sounds like
Her
a
grandma
homeless
also
recipe.
cooked her bunny.
Cooked her what? Her,
Her bunny.
Oh
But
shit.
then there's also so many things you can eat that
Bunny and watermelon.
He was like, this is
She
way
doesn't
too,
waste, okay.
What do you call it? This is too ethnic for me, guys. I didn't grow
I
up
thought it
with
was a good deal, actually.
this. Oh, really?
What's your other stances on not eating leftovers?
Excuse me?
What's your other stances? So far, it's just like I grew up in a house with too
No, I
many.
think that's why I think is that I don't like to do it. I'll do it.
It's just
though.
psychological. That's-
I think I just look at it as like I don't have to do this anymore. Yeah.
I challenge you guys to eat everything in your fridge, in your pantry, and see how long it goes.
Oh.
For me, it took me 3 weeks until I folded to buy more things, but I could have gone further.
Longer.
Is it a race? Because if it's a race, I could make it disappear in like a day or two.
Bart.
Defeats the purpose of saving money there.
It's not a competition.
Pound cereal all damn
It's
day.
mainly to show you guys that we stockpile a lot of
Oh, we do, yeah,
shit,
yeah.
and we never. So it's like
Forget about it.
it's like this. It's like you have a car, right? You don't fucking drive your car to empty. You just keep driving it to half, and you keep filling it back up. So that's basically what we're doing. But you can really stretch it out for a long time. I could probably have gone for over a month.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's because I grew up not so financially well off, so there were a lot of things that I wanted, and now that I can afford it, I'm like, I'm getting that shit, even if I don't eat it. I'm like satisfying my inner
Her
kid.
pantry's all Lunchables.
And candy.
There's a ton of candy in there.
And everything's fucking name brand
The
now.
candy
Pizza
museum.
Lunchables are not fucking good.
They're nasty. I never
They're
liked those.
awful. Why did I love it?
I always want to just heat it up. Like it's just eating it cold is
I
disgusting.
don't know.
But
There's
do you
something
guys
about
have
it. I love.
frozen meat in your freezer that's been there for months?
Oh yeah.
The most is maybe 3 or 4 months, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. Use them.
I got a giant of like an unchopped ribeye in there.
Woo! Use that shit.
For me, it's the dried goods like rice and pasta. I have so much rice and
That's
pasta.
apocalypse food.
I know.
That lasts forever.
But the thing is the sauces. You know, you need to get sauces
That
for
should
those
last
things.
a day.